Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
as you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Bellingham was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Yamal! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It looked as though he'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Quality ball.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's had a shot! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team.
Bellingham! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Nuno Mendes, and here's Messi. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, there's the clearance. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Kvaratskhelia. Tomiyasu promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well read, nice interception. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And that's gone loose. Rafael Leao. Tries to get it clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's De Jong. Koundé with the clearance. And he thumps it clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Koundé gets it away. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nice interception, well timed. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good-looking ball. Bellingham. And he was quick to react. And we've reached half-time.
Substitution.
Colombia can now introduce the first of their substitutes. No way through. And here's Bellingham. Great work on the overlap. Climbs up big! And he's following up! He has done it! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Chip through. Can he latch on to this?
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 8.
Oh, good read.
Bellingham.
He read that really well and stopped
17,
it.
Pedri. Number 10.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Coming on the field.
Dealt with nicely by the
Number
defence.
9, Erling Haaland.
75 minutes
Number
played.
20, Griezmann. Number 11,
Mendes
Neymar.
clears it away.
Number 30,
Looks for the finish.
Colombia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
The ball has bounced loose now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Griezmann.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
That's a decent clearance. Ball's gone out of play. Threads one in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 3
And
minutes
here's
added
Neymar.
time.
Nuno Mendes tries across. And he's got the final touch there. Goal kick's been given. And that's that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times. Themselves and lose
A lap. Climbs.
Substitution on the
Griezmann.
Oh, that was expansive. Well rewarded with an equaliser.
substitution.
Colombia can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Hakimi. And he's taking no chances there. Great chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Now it's Pedri, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, there is the formidable figure of Ronald Araujo. He's happy to go shin to shin with anyone.
Yeah, an absolute colossus at the back, and endeared himself to the fans even more by getting on the score sheet. Remember that game in Madrid back in 2022?
It doesn't get much bigger, better than those capital Catalan conflicts. 4-0 in the end?
Absolutely, yes.
Good read, needed to be. And it's hoisted clear. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. De Jong spread it left.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hakimi simply refused to be outdone there. Schneider kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Forwards and with intent. Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Messi. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't...
Had a shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
That's really well manoeuvred. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Batistuta, and the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's going for goal!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again.
Can he put it away? It's off target and by quite a way.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
There is the half-time whistle. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
This stadium.
What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 21, Di Maria.
So off we go once more.
Is number 13.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior, who's on a run down the left wing. That is lovely. Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Oh, well played. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. They're back in possession and ready to go. Good effort from distance. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Pedri. And he's running. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20, Messi.
So, time for
Number
changes
8,
on both sides,
Snyder.
actually.
Number 7,
Barcelona penetrate
Cristiano
first.
Ronaldo.
It is a truly precious lead.
Number 10,
Oh, he's just
Nico
loving that.
Williams.
Looks for the
Number
finish.
16,
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Madrid with the corner. They're first. Oh, good ball. Can he finish?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's another good win of the ball. Vinicius Junior. It's a throw-in. Madrid are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Gavi.
That's good defensive concentration.
Gavi. He has found the way through. And that was very necessary.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. And he's quick to snatch it back. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, great ball! And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Owen. That's good vision. Can he finish? It's there! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the
Big chance! Mendes gets it clear. Threads one in. He's cut it out. That's going to go a long way. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nuno Mendes. Mendes going full tilt down the left. And it's hoisted clear. Puyol does really well to win the ball there. Owen, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's shooting chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
India are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Cafu clears it away. Cafu. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Messi. Can he latch on to this? Cleared without complication.
2 added minutes
Well
have been
seen,
indicated.
saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now the ball in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the first half is done. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half
Please
success
turn your
with
attention to the
another
screen
show of
for
strength?
information provided by the local police. Substitution in progress.
And we're off again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Madrid have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. India have the chance to go the other way. Played back in. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. He can run onto that. Now there's a fine ball. And he thumps it clear. Owen. Great ball if he can get there. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this.
The attendance for this match
Cafu.
was 72,306.
Oh, well played, well played. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's played into space. Oh, he's onto this. And he's there to clear it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pedri. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He is just caressing the ball. Bellingham! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's heaved it away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
And it's Salah. Well, that looks a good ball through. It's one! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Substitutions taking place.
Madrid are making a change now. India find a position of real strength now. Haaland. Ernest. And it's Salah.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Haaland. Neymar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's picked his way through. No, it's not getting there. He's gone forward. No, that's been intercepted. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department.
Big chance! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause. Son Heung-min really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bellingham. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Casemiro. Mbappe. Could move up a gear here. Adams makes the interception. Bellingham. Oh, this is a great position. Tomiyasu gets it away, and he's there to retrieve it. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that's been cut out, well played.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. That was a given. It always was.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
This is threatening to become a really good game. There's Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
There will be 3 minutes
Thuram.
added time.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pedri providing an outlet on that flank. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous. Pedri, so much time and space here. And a header! And he hits the net! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts.
The attendance
They've got
for
to
this
push for
match
more.
was 72,306.
And here's Mbappe. Chip through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is through here. And the finish! And more and more and more! And surely that settles it!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So now the difference is 3. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Great defending, strong and determined. Szoboszlai. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Casemiro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Half an hour gone in the second half. And he's managed to get free. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bellingham. The final 5 minutes. Played back in. Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Lacking in accuracy. Casemiro. Cristiano Ronaldo.
2 added
Now it's
minutes have
Pedri.
been indicated.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what a... He's got the shot away! No mistake! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And he's only... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody, and
minds
welcome
of
to
the
today's
footballing
match.
folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, great! It's Adriano! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Uruguay with the corner, there first. Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Strong running down that left flank. That's a look and place it forward. Pass somewhat off target. Livakovic with the clearance. And it's Messi.
That looks a good ball through.
No, it's not getting there.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Ronaldo is herring after that one, and he's being shifted off it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, what a ball he's in here!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Costa Curta. Adriano. Tomiyasu is there, and he can get that clear. Corner number 2 then. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Uruguay have their third corner. Van Dijk clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Pedri. Now it's Messi. Shapes to shoot! And that has been clubbed away. Ah, good steal. He just read it. But that has not gone well. Now it's Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is Pedri! Serginho. Adriano. Uruguay upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Played into space out wide. It's Adriano! They've scored!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
And that really is so impressive. So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Been indicated.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. Gabriel cuts it out. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your...
Great chance! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Hits one. Goal! Uruguay! And they're back in front.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Uruguay get themselves into the lead. Uruguay appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Bruno Fernandes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now, that's well seen too. And he can clear it away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Livakovic getting this one clear. Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And it's Beckenbauer. Well read, nice interception. And it's Messi. Messi. And he skips past his man.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's going to go a long way. Oh, what has happened here? It could be it. There's the hit! He's got a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Substitutions taking place.
Madrid choosing to make the first change. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cross from heads it! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
It's a throw-in.
Substitution for Uruguay. Number 8, Pedro Neto. Number 27, Serginho.
The final 5 minutes.
Number 18, Alejandro
Conte.
Bastón.
Can he get onto this? Oh, that's
Klaus
fabulous.
Beckenbauer. Number 10,
It's a
Messi.
mighty
Coming
effort.
on the field.
Decent
Number
attempt, but
22,
not quite good
Berger.
enough.
Number 7, Mbappe.
4 added
Number
minutes on the
6,
board.
Ibrahima Konate. Number 4, Adams. Number 17, Vinicius
Expertly
Junior.
cut out, really nicely done.
Added minutes has been
Oh, easy
indicated.
pickings there. And that is that. Oh, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
We are glad
How
to
do you look back
inform
on the
that
game then,
today's
Jim?
match
Well,
day
Peter,
programmes
I
are
really
available
couldn't
from
see
stands
what this
located
team
by
was
the
trying
gates.
to achieve,
I'm
whether
sure
it's
they
the
will make
manager's
fine
message not
souvenirs.
getting through.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of
everybody,
the
and
footballing
welcome to
folk in this
today's
part of the
match.
world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Dida will lay claim to that. It's gone out for a throw-in. Mbappe. Foden. Goes in for the header! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Oh, important interception. And the shot! And that has been clubbed away. Pedri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. That's really well manoeuvred. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hit into the middle. It's their second corner of the game. Bellingham with the clearance. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Driving on and making good progress. And he cuts out the supply. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get...
Great hit! Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, the pass was bang on and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
De Jong is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Aimed beyond the defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, third corner of the game. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Bellingham. Mendes has it in a wide position. He's got tall. No, not the best of headers. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Messi. That has been cut short. And we hit half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Kindly remove it.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
But if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. No, go with intent.
Up he goes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Foden. Well timed, excellent interception. Foden. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. White. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Shot at goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Has another go! And the ball's come loose here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
The attendance for this match was
Good looking ball. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Messi. That is good alertness. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's having a hit. It's hit the upright. And he's heaved it away. Cafu. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cristiano
So,
Ronaldo.
time for changes on
Coming
both
on to
sides,
replace
actually.
him is
Well, Peter, I
number
don't think there's
9,
anything tactical or
Rooney.
injury related here. I think it's just all about the
Taking
push for a goal now.
Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Cafu. Haaland. No way through there. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the keeper beats it away. Serginho. João Cancelo.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Substitution.
Passing is crisp and Batistuta! Now, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Now, that's well seen too. It's a sharp pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Ford shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's pulled back. Great chance! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort at times. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, that is a... Dembele! Oh, just wide.
Dembele nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Rodri is there and he can pick it up. Can he get onto this? Showing good feet. Oh, shooting chance! Decent enough try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, one of the most talked about defenders is this fella, Alphonso Davies, hailing from Canada, which is not exactly a country known for its football, but proving a huge hit after his venture into Europe. In fact, just about everything about him is unconventional, playing style and career path.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Now he's off and running. Rummenigge. Dida punts it upfield. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Doué gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, Red, nice interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's a sharp pass. Thuram cuts it out. Half an hour played now. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pedri. Davis. Davis made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Rummenigge. Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Casemiro gets rid without sophistication. Rodri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Ronaldo chasing after it. Bellingham. Davis. Well, that looks a good ball through. And he's certainly onside here. Now that's a fine challenge.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus.
Messi! Oh, split second. And the whistle goes for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Only allowed in the areas shown on this
Still
map.
waiting for this to
Thank you
take
very much
off.
for your
It's
cooperation.
goalless at half-time.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 21, Karl-Heinz
There's the start of the
Rummenigge.
second half.
Coming on the field is
Well, I suppose from a
number
defensive
15,
perspective, Peter,
Bale.
neither manager can be too
Substitution in
unhappy.
progress.
I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Oh, smashing header! He scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's fabulous.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Rodri.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now there's a fight. There's the hit! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Doué. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He went for the curler. Nicely aimed pass. Messi going face to face with his great rival, Pedri, and he's intervened well there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Doué! That's a nicely measured pass. There's the shot! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
A case now of complete control. There will be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. And he's gone for goal! And that is great goalkeeping. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He can run onto that. Picked out brilliantly. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Chance to shoot. It's Bale! They've scored! It could be a lifeline. Two more needed. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper.
Haaland! Oh my word, that is quite something! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Pomp! That's that, the end. Madrid can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. No luck with that dink over the top. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Just eases him off the ball. And the pass is intercepted.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Well, it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's chosen to go back. Ronaldinho. Davis. Oh, this is a very good run. Now it's Pedri. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. And it's Messi. And he's had it nicked away. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's gone for goal! He's got away with one there.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Now it's Messi. Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sweden look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack.
Bellingham! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Baggio. Great ball, and he's in here. Rummenigge! And that is doing no harm at all. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. And he's quick to snatch it back. He's got space, has a goal! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it.
Just a quick
Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it
We're about
remains
to announce
goalless.
Today's lottery numbers. Please
The
watch the screen
midway
if you
point of
have
the
a ticket.
game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the play.
Oh, smashing header! He can get that clear. Nicely aimed pass. Pedri. De Jong. Pedri. Now it's Bellingham. He's had it taken off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. That's just playing it safe and simple.
71,649.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Ronaldinho. Stood up well to him there. Messi. And they can counter here. And there's green grass ahead of him. That is good alertness. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, this looks sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri.
Look, movement creates...
That's it! He scores! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Bellingham.
So time for
Number
change.
7,
And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 10,
So the first goal
Messi.
of the game.
Number
Oh, this is fully
17,
deserved for me because they've shown
Pedri.
great heart and
Coming
spirit.
on the field,
It's there to win from here,
number
or
20,
dare I say, throw it away now.
Griezmann. Number 9, Erling Haaland. Number 30, Gavi. Number 11,
And that's
Neymar.
definitely not his best.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Aim forwards. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And that's put paid to a promising move.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Davis. Dida has that under control.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Griezmann. Neymar. Nice interception, well timed. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a doubt, it is the week's
welcome to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Belten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Alexander-Arnold.
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Yeah, okay, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Mosquera. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Pedri.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Crossed into the box. Cleared without hesitation. Bruno Fernandes! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bruno Fernandes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ajax with the corner, there first. Oh, here's a chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
A lovely, neat pass. Mosquera. Pedri. Always onto this. Oh, shooting chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Messi with the short one. No way through, so back in. And he's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Davis. Now it's Pedri. And that has been clubbed away. No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. It's their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. Turns and goes back. Has a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Mosquera is there to clear.
Has been indicated.
It's going to be disappointed with
Oh,
that.
really well played.
He has found the way through. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Volunteers for each block.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to...
Shapes to shoot! He scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. He went for the curler.
We all love a tryer, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Opts to play it back. Oh, there's a probing ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Ajax needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that has left him in a heap. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Bellingham. He's had a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, nicely intercepted. Griezmann. He could be in here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, both sides Might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And yet another chance goes to waste.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Mosquera. Number 12, Alexander Arnold. Number 9, Vardy. Number 11, Yudes. Number 20, Griezmann. Coming on the field, number 95, Alessandro.
And that has been cleared.
Number 19, Yamal. Number 22,
Ajax are looking to go forward now.
Number 27, Serginho. Number 15,
Now that's well seen too.
Guler. Substitution. 4 added minutes has been indicated.
Yamal. Valverde. Bruno Fernandes. So that's it. It is all over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Action has already started.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Owen looking to penetrate opposition lines. He has found the way through. Barella.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pedri picked up, and the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Throw-in. Madrid have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. And it's De Bruyne. That is a great pick out. Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he put it away? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Colombia with the corner, they're first. Cafu clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Neymar. And Owen! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Casemiro. And it's Messi. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pedri. Now it's Pedri. Pass is just off target. De Bruyne. Owen. Good spot, he's seen the run. And that's really well manoeuvred. Messi! Goal! Colombia! And it's Colombia who take the lead. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit. Colombia
Have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Casemiro. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, super find. Owen.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, what has happened? Hits one! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Colombia are doing very... And the whistle goes for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number
That gets
10,
things going for the second
Messi.
half.
Coming on the field.
Well, this half
Number
might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Tchouameni. Madrid do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Belletti. Messi. So what can they make of this? De Jong. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he cuts out the supply. Works it forward.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Showing great feet there.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
He can get that clear. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is good alertness. Pedri could move up a gear here. Colombia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And a header! He scores! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Madrid get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Guti. He's got away.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's out for a goal kick. Always onto this. Gavi, he's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. David Villa chasing after it. Pedri, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
De Jong concedes a free kick for that. And he is going into that little black book.
There will be 3 minutes.
Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's picked out the run. Danger averted for now. And that's it. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it
and
is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi goes short. Pedri, and the shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That is good alertness. Passing nice and neat. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well timed, excellent interception. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's not going to reach. And the counter is on. Oh, it's come loose. Has a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Neymar. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Just the goalkeeper. There's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And that has been cleared.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Messi attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the... There's the hit! Platini. Oh, and he's through the middle. Vinicius Junior. Goalkeeper's ball. And we hit half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So off we go once more.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Bastoni, can he get onto this? Tigres look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rodri. And that is out of play. And it's Messi. Tigres are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
The attendance for this match was
Messi in acres of
72,306.
space out wide. He's got away. Messi! It's a loop. That's another chance. It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Oh, just skips past his Vinicius Junior! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
75 minutes played. Now it's Pedri. Pedri tries looking up for options on the left.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, the ball's gone astray.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Bellingham. A searching ball that into space. Aimed beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. Well, this game we love delivers some bizarre moments too, and of all the people that could have happened to, how was it him?
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Platini.
So, time for changes
Number
on
24,
both sides, actually.
Rice.
So, one
Coming on the
moment's
field,
crazy confusion,
number
but they all
7,
count.
Conte.
Well, that's something you don't
Number
expect
15,
at a match like this, but I
Substitution
guess you have to
for
take whatever
added
way it
minute has
comes,
been
and
indicated.
very gratefully.
Can he finish? It's out for a goal kick. And that and the referee brings it to a close. Madrid can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.